A spot Bitcoin ETF is now a step closer to reality. An appeals court paving the way for Grayscale to launch its ETF, which was initially denied by the Securities and Exchange Commission. David Hollerith is here with the details. David, we've seen crypto rallying on the back of this. What does it all mean?
Yeah, Kiko, it is a bit of a hype rally. That being said, it can be read two ways. One is that this is a little bit of a better chance than had previously been had in terms of seeing approval of a U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF. But also, too, it might be seen as just one minor win, which has been sort of this, field of court cases we've seen to sort of decide whether or not the industry, the crypto industry, can be regulated in the U.S. and in a viable way that is sort of matching what we're seeing in other jurisdictions such as Europe. But to get into the court case a little bit, Grayscale is unique in that they have a closed-ended fund, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So it's kind of like an ETF, except it can't automatically create or redeem shares. So as a result, it trades at a discount. And Grayscale has, like other asset managers that have wanted to issue a ETF, Grayscale is asked to have their Bitcoin trust converted into an ETF. Now, notably, this is also the world's largest Bitcoin trust. And in the trust is about 3.4% of all Bitcoins that are currently circulating. Now, that being said, the SEC has not approved anything from Grayscale as of yet. And the reasoning has sort of been that the Bitcoin spot market is easily manipulated. And that kind of goes against, at least as industry advocates had said, that goes against the Bitcoin futures ETFs that the SEC approved a little less than 2 years ago. Now, the point of this court case was sort of to decide whether or not the futures Bitcoin contracts or the futures Bitcoin market was like the spot Bitcoin market. And today it was ruled by 3 U.S. Circuit judges that, in fact, they are pretty much the same thing. And so the SEC's decision making, according to the court judges, was arbitrary and capricious, which means that at this point, the SEC kind of has to go back to the drawing board. Both Grayscale and the SEC today have sort of said that they're reviewing the verdict, and it's not really clear what next steps will be in either case. The SEC may be able to appeal the decision. In this case, it could be 17 other judges reviewing it, or they could take the case up to the Supreme Court.
David, it sounds like this is far from over, but at least for today, we're seeing some excitement in Bitcoin with that up just around 7.5%.